Welcome to our series on Ignatian wisdom. My name is Kevin Leidick. I'm one of the pastoral ministers here at the Retreat Center. The last couple of days we talked about the conversion story of Ignatius, and that's the one that Ignatius writes about in his autobiography. The story that he relates to us verbally. And that's the heart of his story of conversion. But I always say there's a secondary part of his conversion that's equally important. You know, Ignatius wanted to go into a life of diplomacy, which was a good thing. But he also notices he's being drawn to a life to imitate Christ and the saints. And he reflects on that, his experience of these good spirit working on him, drawing him to a different kind of life. And he says, God is working for me. God is laboring for me in these desires to go into a Godward direction, follow Christ and follow the saints. And that becomes a primary experience of Ignatius for God's activity in his life. He always speaks of God laboring for me, ministering to me, all the way through his spirituality. And so his primary experience is God is laboring for me. But he recognized that he is a great sinner. Before his conversion, he was a man prone to vanity, to fighting, to gambling, to being competitive. And he realized that I was a great sinner. If God is laboring for me, a great sinner, then God must be laboring for every person. Not just once in a while, but all the time. And for what purpose is God laboring for us? To deepen our faith, hope, and love. And that's part of the great legacy, the great lesson that Ignatius gives to us, that God is always on our behalf, laboring and ministering to us to take greater steps towards faith, hope, and love in our lives. Thank you very much.